useless, we're going to have to wait till morning. I know! Let's tell stories!
Yeah.
I'll go first. So, once upon a time, there was this old, hairy, chubby man with sweat on his face, and moles and dirt, and just really disgusting. You don't want to go near him, would you? And there's these three little kitties.
Yeah.
There's 3 little kids, and they're about 10, 11. They could be boys and girls. Maybe they're boys and girls. And they're Christmas caroling because it's Christmas time. And this old man is not someone you want to be near and just get that vibe off him. And he's in his kitchen and he's cutting up meat, grinding it. And his kitchen's really dirty and dusty and has like mould and it's just really dark because it's just got candles in it. He obviously doesn't know about electricity. And yeah, so he's doing this, but you don't actually know what's going on, you just see meat. Yeah, meat. And these children are slowly walking towards this guy's house. And suddenly, the guy's radio, old man's radio, turns on in the kitchen and it's a Christmas song and it happens to be Jingle Bells. So he starts whistling it while he's just chopping meat.
How's that sound good?
Jingle bells. That one.
Yeah.
He's chopping up the meat and he's like whistling. And he has his cat on the side. His cat's a big black fluffy cat, looks a little bit like Nedrico.
Oh yeah, the devil cat.
Shut up. And the cat's just looking at him and he's whistling it to him and like meanwhile still cutting up the meat, whistling to Jingle Bells. And then the knock comes at the door and he suddenly is like and he gets really excited because he doesn't usually get visitors, does he? So he really quickly panics and he wipes off the sweat off his face, quickly like washes his face, got a bit of blood and dust and dirt on it, kind of wraps the meat up quickly, and he quickly goes over to a pot on the oven hob thingy, and he sniffs it, 'cause it's got meat in it, and he's like, And then he remembers the doorbell rang, so he takes off his apron, which is all bloodstained and has tools in it, and shoves it in a cupboard. But when he opens the cupboard, what do you find in the cupboard?
A broomstick.
Kiddie watches and kids' toys.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
You can't swear.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kiddie toys and stuff. And there's like watches and there's like photographs and little toys and stuff. That's the big climax, right? So he shoves his apron in the drawer, quickly straightens out his hair, and shuts the kitchen door behind him, still kind of whistling to Jingle Bells as he opens the door. He opens the door, and the 3 kiddies are staring up at him, and they start singing a Christmas carol. Do you know what Christmas carol it's going to be?
Not Jingle Bells.
It is Jingle Bells. It's Jingle
Never
Bells.
saw that coming. Yeah. Honestly, you had me.
They're singing Jingle Bells, right? So as they start singing Jingle Bells, old man smiles slowly, goes, and then he goes, "Children, when you come in, I've got some money for you. It's in the kitchen somewhere. I wonder if you can help me find it." So these silly little kids very naively step inside the old man's house, and the old man slams the door behind him, and the darkness covers the house. Mist.
Yeah.
And then all you hear is footsteps, right? And walks into the kitchen,
I think it's been over 5
and he's
minutes.
whistling Jingle Bells. And that is it.
Right.
Right, moving on from that, I have a friend called Stanley. And he knows when he's going to die.
What?
Yep, he knows when he's going to die.
How?
Well, he saw it in a quite vivid dream, and he's quite sure that is his death. It's all playing out for him.
So, what does that mean to him then?
Well,
He's psychic.
He's not psychic. It's enough of that. Right. Well, it's going to start on this. It's going to be shots of like an opening lane. The lane's called Happiness Lane. Yeah. That's a cliche.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be shots of that lane, all the houses, the roads, all the nice little build up. And then it's going to be him narrating how he knows he's going to die. That old age question of when, how, what, why, all of that. And yeah.
Carry on.
He met this girl, right? Lovely girl. He met her at a garage. He works as a garage mechanic. Now, the only thing is, she's Roman Catholic and he's a Protestant.
Why?
Two different sets of religion
Oh,
and the Christianity.
okay.
And Anthony's foster father is a deep, deep Protestant, right? And he won't even speak to a Roman Catholic, okay?
Okay.
Now, Anthony told his dad, well, Albert, that they're going to get married, and he was totally against it. And he said, "I'll only let you get married if she converts to our religion." And he
Really?
said, "Yeah, fine, yeah." But she never wanted to, so
What
he was
is
lying
it?
to her.
She's a rebel.
So Albert says he'll never talk to Anthony again. So a few weeks later, Anthony gets a box in the post. This box. And he finds out that Albert's died. And he's left for him some marbles. He's looking at his marbles. Right. And it all comes back to him, right? And like the doorbell goes, and he's just like scared out of his skin. And it's his girlfriend. So he explains what's happened, and as he's walking, he falls over these marbles, and he dies.
Oh. What's your story?
So, there's a man and he's walking his dog. And his dog keeps running off and he just won't come back. So he's screaming at this stupid little mongrel to come back. And it comes back and he really starts shouting at it, like really screaming at this stupid little thing's face. And then he realises it has something in his mouth. So he starts chasing it, like, and the dog runs off again. So he starts chasing it around and around, chasing for absolutely ages. And he finally gets it back and pulls out what he has in his mouth and realises there's a lottery ticket. So he rings his wife and says to her, like, Wally's just come back and he's got a lottery ticket in his mouth. So she looks up the numbers from last night and they think, oh my god, we've won the lottery. They go absolutely mental and think that they've won. And then they realise that they were last week's numbers.
Wow.
And then, so once he's realised that and all the excitement's over, he thinks, shit, where's my dog gone? And the dog's run off again.
Oh, that's a good story. It's a bit depressing.
Ryan, just do your film.